講，因為你哋個 press release 都話其實再即係宣布進一步行動。請問其實你而家有啲咩行動係咪？
我諗都係全部係和平嘅演繹方法啦。咁我哋金融人有好多係睇住個 market， 亦都即係我諗中國共產黨講咗好多大話，因為佔領中環其實咧就唔會係對個金融市場有咩影響。我亦都講咗好多次，就係話個問題就係如果佔中之後咧，對個金融市場又冇影響，個金融市場又可以如期運作。我哋個訴求其實就係唔希望香港未來嗰33年係冇公平競爭。咁中國共產黨應該要同我哋解釋點解唔俾我哋香港人有真正嘅普選，呢個係最緊要。
咁你話進一步嗰個行動，嗰個行動係咩啊？幾前一步就成？
我諗我哋有嘅係唔係好多人，咁我哋有嘅係80幾人。我諗會喺國際傳媒度啦登報紙，咁呢個係最直接嘅方法，因為咧我哋唔想香港嘅傳媒或者係外國嘅傳媒咧，唔係好真實咁可以報導到香港嘅情形。咁香港嘅情形其實就係話依家香港無論係喺個媒體上面咧係極度嘅低氣壓。咁同埋香港未來嗰33年，其實就係中國共產黨係有兩樣嘢咧，佢哋好介懷：金權、金錢同埋權力。佢唔相信香港人可以咧係好好咁管治香港。咁呢個係一個好大嘅問題。其實已經咗30年，咁唔可以咧就係話再係咁樣落去。咁可能佔領中環嗰個所謂嘅殺傷力，其實唔係真係喺佔中嗰度。咁我哋有咁多基金經理、投資銀行、對沖基金，我哋覺得嗰個最大嗰個殺傷力其實係一個道德感召。道德感召呢樣嘢咧，你咧係好難咧去咧measure 呢樣嘢。咁但係話我哋希望，如果我哋呢一代人係爭取唔到香港有真正嘅民主，希望下一代可以咧延伸啦落去咯。
咁但係11嗰日咧，其實你哋諗住點樣配合佔中3個發起人？
我哋會全力配合啦。咁就佔中3子佢哋會係一啲嘅宣佈。咁我相信任何嘅嘢都係和平理性嘅方式去做。咁但係最大嘅問題都係話依家香港係踏入一個極不公義嘅時代。咁呢樣嘢就係話香港人依家係好似被毒啞咗，已經咧係咧冇晒感覺去對於爭取民主。如果佢哋咧係有去咧買 iPhone 6嗰個熱誠，或者咧早上個禮拜去投票站咧1億幾千萬6合彩咁樣咧嗰個熱誠咧，香港咧可能咧已經爭取到有真正嘅民主。
前生其實你同梁生頭先講話咧，都係咁強調要將個棒交俾下一代。其實你哋係咪都已經有啲悲觀，覺得今次應該都唔會成功咧？
我諗第一我相信中國共產黨佢哋亦都有好多香港嘅人咧喺度嘅。咁我認識嘅黨員啦嘅半生熟之交啦，佢哋都係想香港有真正民主，佢哋唔係一個兇殘嘅黨員嚟。咁但係就係話上邊嘅鬥爭哲學呢啲打貪嘅嘢咧，其實講緊好驚就係話呢啲嘅即係所謂嘅不義嘅嘢咧會嚟咗香港，因為香港係有相對健全嘅法治，即係我哋所講嘅rule of law， 我哋所講嘅言論自由啊、思想自由各方面。咁但係呢啲即係唔好嘅嘢咧，其實咧就係話依家係好似一啲病毒咁咧嚟咗香港嗰度。咁我哋當既然係香港人，甚至咧係咧黨員嚟到呢度3星嘅居民，亦都係需要係捍衞翻香港嘅核心價值啦。呢樣嘢係好正常嘅一樣嘢。咁亦都即係我哋喺和平佔中嘅運動呢1年半裏邊咧，其實鬧緊個強權暴政最多咧，唔係香港地道嘅香港人，係咧嚟咗3星嘅已經係嘅黨員朋友。咁我只不過係話半生熟之交啫，我同佢嗰個價值觀係有唔同喺度。
咁今次呢個廉署有冇話一啲黨員捐款俾你哋去登廣告咧？今次
曾經有，但係唔多。
Mr. Chen, how are preparations for Occupy Central going? Will the finance and banking professionals be taking any action?
I think we will follow the core group. The finance and banking group is relatively small. We have around 80 participants who is in investment banks, hedge funds, regulatory bodies, but using their own personal capacity to join this peaceful movement. Now, the most important thing is we are looking for an international standard to choose the next chief executive, not someone who is cherry-picked by Beijing 2 or 3 candidates, but a real election process. So we are saddened by the fact that after what's announced by Beijing on August 31st, it seems like all hope is lost, but our fight will continue in a peaceful way. And we hope the Communist Party will listen to our requests for true democracy. And we are not trying to fight with them in any violent way, but we will be continuously be placing ads when we can raise enough money to do so, but in a forceful way, just like what we do today. It's a statement to President Xi. This is the second statement already. The first one was on April 23rd of this year, which is the 10 request to the Communist Party.
But how do you expect to gain support from people if so many are concerned about the inconvenience that will be caused by Occupy Central?
I don't think there will be inconvenience. At first, the pro-establishment camp talk about X dollar amount of market cap will be lost, but honestly, if it is a peaceful protest demonstration, even maybe on the fringe side of perhaps breaking the law, they could arrest these participants in 6 to 9 hours. I don't see how it could disturb the stock market. What we are really concerned about is all these funny money coming into Hong Kong, and for the next 33 years, there's no fair competition. So besides what Benny Tai talks about, a true and fair way to select the next chief executive, the finance and banking group's concern is the unfairness in the marketplace right now. So this is what we are fighting for.
Do you expect a lot of people will join the Occupy Central movement?
Well, at first, Benny's estimate, which was based on his first article, was 10,000 people. I don't think of the number. What we are really thinking of as the moral awakening is the key thing. And I hope for those who are in power, there's a lot of corruption from the communist government. They should hear the Hong Kong voice, just like what Evan Fowler talked about, that he is a 4th generation Hong Kong person. So we have to defend our rights, and we have to defend Hong Kong first, and we have to do it with love and peace in a non-violent way. This is the only way that we can win. If we cannot succeed in our generation, hopefully the next generation will continue before 2047.
而家至到佔中之前咧，除咗登報之外咧，你哋有冇計劃做其他嘅？
我諗我哋要做嘅嘢都係同中國共產黨去傾啦，即係我哋見到啲紅黑資金同埋即係我哋亦都喺幾個禮拜之前喺中聯辦門口嗰度咧係有個和平示威。我哋關注嘅亦都係咧，即係佢哋中央係打壓宗教自由，溫州嗰度咧插呢一個十字架。咁我哋都去到中聯辦門口咧，喺幾個禮拜之前係做一個和平嘅示威。咁中聯辦門口底下嘅 underground 嘅車咧係咧最靚嘅名車，咁你見到係嗰啲嘅維穩費係咧多到咧係好緊要。咁我希望如果中國共產黨用嘅維穩費可以咧就係咧係丟岸去建設香港，呢個會更加咧係咧踏實咯，唔係要去咧製造一個香港人咧內部鬥爭。香港已經係多麻煩。
金融組咧，其實而家有幾多人會喺10月1號出嚟啦，同埋即係1號、2號紅日啦。咁之後係咪大家即係唔翻工？即係假設如果係會持續嘅話，係咪即係大家唔翻工都會繼續去即係佔中？我諗我哋做嘅係一個姿態，我亦都唔敢講，因為每個人嘅參與嘅程度唔同啦。咁但係我諗最大有效力嘅槓桿效應就係頭先你見到咧，就係《華爾街日報》同埋New York Times 嘅廣告啦出咗嚟啦，咁呢個就係話我唔相信樣嘢就係叫咩外國勢力，因為咧我哋係1分1毫係我哋自己揞錢出嚟去登呢啲廣告，咁登呢啲廣告就係話我哋需要咧全世界知道咧，就係話香港依家係有一個極大嘅不公義，係北京依家打壓緊我哋香港人想要嘅民主，亦都係違背咗鄧小平先生當時所講嘅承諾，就係話咧除咗軍事同埋外交之外咧，係香港人咧可以咧就係有我哋嘅主導權。但係咧依家就係啦，經過咗呢一個白皮書啊，同埋咧8月31號呢個嘅即係震懾之後咧，我哋亦都係即係覺得好失望。咁香港嘅價值唔係淨係金融咁簡單，香港嘅價值係講緊一啲我哋相信嘅核心價值，頭先所講嘅呢啲 core values， 言論自由、思想自由、法治，咁一路咁樣崩壞。咁希望中國共產黨應該係
進步咯，我只係希望。
咁但係金融組有幾多人會出去佔中啊？
我諗會有幾十人會出去，
大概幾多？40、50？
可能20-30人。
我想問下咧，其實戴耀廷之前講咧話佔領中環就係要癱瘓中環呢個金融中心咧，咁但係你而家就話會影響，其實係咪兩個目的係相違背嘅咧？
我覺得癱瘓係佢第一篇嘅文章啊 Benny， 咁我覺得呢個係因為你係你個報章你點樣講，我都係會寫得係差㗎啦。咁但係就係話，我哋個組別嚟講係一個道德感召，即係無論你點寫都好啦，就係話 moral awakening 呢個係最緊要。我亦都覺得幾千人，甚至你1萬人，你可以好快就係話捉晒啦。老實講，咁亦都我哋冇諗住係做一啲嘅暴力嘅嘢。咁但係就係話中國共產黨係一個鬥爭嘅哲學，我諗喺49年新中國成立之前到依家都係冇變到。咁我哋都好 concern 呢樣嘢咧，就係話咧今日嘅香港會咩咧？就係好似西藏咁嘅情形。西藏喺1951年嘅時候咧，就係咧同中國咧就有個17條嘅即係所謂 agreement 啦，簽咗之後喺短7-8年嘅時間咧，咩嘢都變晒。咁亦都西藏人亦都係個經濟嘅命脈咧，俾漢人咧係咧攆住條頸。咁亦都喺我哋依家嘅香港嘅藍色權貴就係話你唔通要去引火自焚，就係唔需要講呢啲嘢。即係香港人咧不嬲都係好理性去爭取我哋嘅民主。咁但係話我唔希望咧就係話嗰個暴力係嚟自中央政府。
我想問。
Well, the finance and banking group, what we are really fighting for besides true and fair way to choose the next chief executive based on international standards, we are also fighting for fair play, fairness in Hong Kong, fair competition. We see this is slowly eroding. So the finance and banking group, we have around 80 people who is in the regulatory body, hedge funds, long funds, investment banks. But in unity, what we are really hoping for is there's a fair competition. So there will be upward mobility for everyone until 20%.
Why do you place these adverts in international papers and not in local papers?
Well, we think it's more effective right now because it seems like there's only one free pro-democracy newspaper left, and then the invisible hand is giving whoever is pro-democracy a lot of attack. So I think it's important for the outside world, especially foreign press, to know about the true Hong Kong, what we are suffering about, which is our long fight for true democracy for the last 30 years. And we hope the communist government would give us room to breathe.
Are you happy with the turnout today? It's not a big protest.
It's a peaceful demonstration, so definitely we are not looking for a big protest. If it is a big peaceful demonstration/protest, that will be in the Occupy Central.
You hinted that the group will take some further action. What are you referring to?
Sorry?
You hinted that the group will take some further action. What are you referring to?
The further action will be more like placing ads in international newspaper. We don't have the manpower, we don't have the time. Everyone is busy with their trading, with their corporate finance work. So, we will not be sitting down, blocking, not enough people. But we'll be continuing with this type of peaceful message. But we need the international community to leverage the message.
Can I ask you something not that related, but the Scottish are having a referendum. Do you see the struggle as similar to that of Hong Kong?
Well, I can't really comment, but definitely Hong Kong it's part of China, no doubt about it. And I guess Hong Kong people's fight it's also because the Beijing government is using a lot of scare tactics. I don't think that happened in Scotland. Right? It's not a scare tactics, and also there's a lot of fake stuff after the June 22nd referendum. You see, there's the anti-Occupy Central group, using unlimited resources just to cook up the numbers. Whenever you have 700,000 people come up and vote online, they want 1 million. So this is a little bit crazy the way I look at it. So this is not the Hong Kong that I used to know.